This is one of my favorite possessions. It's The Tonight Show with Jay Leno. And I have this pad, and I keep it in front of me. And this is a reminder that anything is possible. Because when I was a senior in college, I was visiting my brother, who lived in California at the time, and he suggested that I try and get an internship when I visited him. And I thought that was a cool idea until he said, why don't you try and get an internship with The Tonight Show? And I immediately told him to just be quiet. I think I even hung up the phone. I was so irritated because the idea that I could be an intern at The Tonight Show seemed so far off because I have no connections. I don't know anyone. I was just going to go to California to visit him. And it ends up I got the internship. And the way I got the internship was basically I called NBC Studios from Indiana University and I talked to the person in charge of internships. And I was able to get an interview. At first, she didn't want to give me an interview because I was visiting in December and they were interviewing for spring interns, not summer interns. But eventually she said, call me when you get to town. And I did. And eventually she said I could come in for an interview. And I did. It was really cool because I got a pass to NBC Studios. And the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, I don't know if any of you know the Fresh Prince, Will Smith, that was taping. Saved by the Bell was taping. So I saw like Mr. Belding eating in the NBC commissary and I got to walk around the lot. And then I had this interview and I got the internship and I spent the summer as an intern and it was amazing. And it was just another thing that made me think anything is possible. And I'll share more stories another time. But that internship and this pad of paper reminds me that anything is possible. And when I visit schools, when I visit a middle school or a high school or a college and I meet you and I meet students and I really have so much respect for you because I truly believe anything is possible. I believe anything is possible. And if you are unsure, find someone from your school or from your community who is doing something that you want to do, something interesting, something extraordinary. Talk to those people, meet those people, ask them about their path, because you'll discover that you can go from anywhere to any place, Don't let anyone ever tell you something is impossible till you experience it yourself. Because even if it ends up to not be possible, the adventure and what you learn along the way will inform you and help you to end up in a place that's more exciting and interesting than you could ever possibly have imagined. I believe anything is possible.